Yeah, but we haven't turned this into like there has been some level of split push in the games we've at least casted, but all the other games have ended very quickly. Like I think the average game length is just around 30 minutes at the moment, and a Ricky Maru.
There is the coddle problem. But that
That's a Ricky 1.
Wait.
Hang on. No, Ben Jazz is their 1, so it's a Faces Void 1 position, and Matthew is their 4 position.
Offlane Elder. Okay. Now that's fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah, King Tekka will be the offlane ET.
That's one of the nice things about Elder Titan as a pick is that he can play both the 3 and the 4 role. And you can choose at the end what you think is most important. I actually think Ricky is really good this game, so I hope we get to see some good plays out of Matthew. I mentioned the coddle counter in it. He's really good against PL, because PL can't use his doppelganger under smokescreen. He can't even manta out of it, so it's like one of those annoying things that either you itemize for or you have to really play around the Ricky. Great against Storm Spirit, similar logic. Nyx, similar logic, actually. This is a really nice Ricky game, and a very... You know, this might not be the type of hero that Secret has the most experience playing against either. It's not picked very much lately. I'm just saying Matthew has the golden blades, you know. Golden blades on the back, experienced player. Knows how to play Ricky.
I'm wondering why all the heroes actually lost everything they had. We failed and returned to matchmaking.
I think we're fine. It's just a...
Hopefully it's just a graphical thing.
It's
Connection failed, returning to matchmaking.
I've seen this error before, and it goes away. There you go.
Yay!
It's just a visual thing. It's a bug that happens sometimes. I don't know why.
I think everyone lost their sets, though.
Oh,
no, they've got them now.
Oh, we're good.
On my screen, it was gone, and then it came back. All right, so hey, nothing to worry about. But very quick ward up from Yapsaw. Or looking to block the pull point of Infamous, so they cannot control that top lane. And we're seeing Secret actually switching lanes up a little bit. So they're going to put Kezu onto the Earthshaker. Now, they've switched. Like, they were actually the other way around on our draft screen, and they've actually switched. So Yapsaw is now the Nyx Assassin, Kezu is now the Earthshaker, and they were sending PL to the top. So they're looking to find out extra information. They'll see Faces Voids up on the top lane thanks to their Observer Ward, and we'll see where they move from there. And it looks to be the aggressive lane. They're going to run PL Coddle.
30 seconds to battle.
Yep. Secret have run this Coddle aggressive times before. And they generally have pretty good success in their lanes, and then it's about whether that transitions into a good mid-game or not. I believe it was one of the things they lost against Planet Odd with in the last LAN that they played against each other, where Planet Odd just lost that lane really hard, but came back and beat them. That's how I remember it anyway.
They come in to contest, they need to slow, they need to control, or they can just take the rune.
Yep.
And I think the majority of our games, the Radiant side, have invaded successfully into the Dire jungle and taken 3 out of the 4 runes.
Yeah, Matthew was too late on the bounty rune. Tried to steal it away from mid 1, so best timing from him. He had to walk all the way top to place this lane ward and was there too late. Would imagine he's still going to start in mid with Tomato's Queen of Pain, and they're just going to immediately lay into mid 1 here and put some pressure. Knowing that there's an aggro tri-lane is really valuable information.
He just got...
Oh, no.
He even tangoed it at the start, so...
Alright, that ain't good.
No, and Yapsaw's going to rotate over too. So they Shadow Strike on top of mid 1, but with a quick mana burn, Yapsaw is just going to be a pain in the butt. Burn him out. And you're going health consumables. You don't want to get a clarity into this mid lane for the Quap early on. And that leaves a one-on-one matchup. Earthshaker versus Elder Titan. Surprisingly, well, I suppose not that surprisingly, he went for the Fissure, but Totem and Aftershock. If Kezu just decides to focus on that, he could easily just destroy that bottom lane.
I imagine this is a Shaker favorite matchup. For now, Elder Titan is going to be very strong with the early point in Astral Spirit. If he tries to go aggressive on Kezu, he will win the man fight a little bit, but in the long run, when Kezu gets level 3 and 4, this Aftershock is going to be way too much to deal with.
I love Tomato with a GG branch. The Ironwood branch now.
Yeah.
So top lane, very much up in the face. Probably just allowing MP to spam and harass. Kezu tries to make life very, very difficult for the ET. That courier off to just roaming up the river. Confident courier. fastest way to get it from the mid to the top lane.
I'll tell you something. This Queen of Pain is really annoyed right now. Playing against Mana Burn with Quap sucks. It's super annoying. He actually doesn't even have mana to blink right now, so they're gonna go aggressive on him. I think it's fine.
One more hit with the overcharge may just be enough. Here comes Matthew. They see him in the trees, and the GG branch blocks him out. YapzOr's so low, the attack will be enough. Tomato will take the first blood in mid lane.
What an elaborate bait.
It looks so good, yet so wrong.
I don't blame Secret for trying that kill. That was very close, and understandably, you drain Queen of Pain out of all her mana. She doesn't have blink. You go for that try.
Yeah. So it brings a quick bottle now to mid one. Came on the back of YapzOr.
Tomato's getting his as well, I believe, and a Clarity. Oh no, just a Clarity and a Null. Okay, so he's not running bottle first. He's gonna go for the double Null, which is pretty standard.
And casual stick.
But I don't know if it's the choice against Nyx if you do that. Okay, YapzOr oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, when I play Nyx, I don't feel like Mana Burn has 1,000 range, but I guess in the right hands it has 1,000 range. How nice. Okay.
Professional players just hacking the game.
Infamous Matthew will get rid of that sentry ward in the mid lane.
Might be a dangerous thing to do. He might lose his obs ward as well for it if YapzOr decides to bring out a sentry and just plant it a little bit to the side.
The mid one, well, the mid ward, let's not say mid one, that's going to be really confusing. The mid ward that Infamous have is already down to 1.5 minutes left, so it's not the end of the world if it gets countered.
It's just money.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it makes the sentry free. Bottom lane, King Tekka's going really deep here on Kessel. Is he actually just going to try and dive
He's got bonus damage and bonus movement speed. Oh, the Spirit! He does it solo!
All right.
Oh, Infamous 2-0 against Team Secret. Never count out a South American team.
I did not see this coming in this particular matchup. I thought this would be more Shaker favored. The build from Kessel is exactly what I was expecting. You go 1-1-2, and then when the Elder tries to go aggressive on you, you have the Aftershock from Enchant, and then you have the Aftershock from Fissure, and you can just kind of run away. But he must have caught him off guard. I got a kill there. That is a bit surprising to me. Lane played out like that.
Meanwhile, Benjaz is doing a good job of his CS on top. Like, you think all that pressure would, with like the Coddle as well as PL. Obviously, the pressure's going to get a lot more as they both get more levels up in Chakra as well as Lance. So it's going to get tougher and tougher as time goes on.
Void is one of the heroes that deals with it a bit better because he can at least time walk off one of the nukes, or both if they come simultaneously. He's going to go for Ring of Health here. I was imagining that was going to be the choice. Still didn't have enough sustain. He's out of regen. But now with this ring, it's more or less the same as having not a constant tango running, but it's still pretty good, you know.
It happened with YapzOr. He did put down the sentry ward. They've got two to choose from. You got Ricky Illusion and Ricky Real. But it's the fact that YapzOr was able to de-ward the so he got goal experience.
Oh, I just realized how much mid one is outplaying Tomato and CS. Wow, that is actually... So this is a Quap favored lane, right? Yeah. Mid one is 32-8, and the Queen of Pain of Tomato is 16-7. So he's being doubled up. Of course, there was a lot of pressure from YapzOr, so I don't know how this affects, like, should definitely help the Storm, but I don't think this is how, on paper, the matchup goes. He's just being outskilled here.
Rotation's coming towards top. It's a 1-1-1 build in for the Ricky, so he does have that smoke screen available. They'll pick up the Keeper of the Light, throw him back down again, and MP can't really do much to save Puppey. In fact, he knew it. He wasn't even going to expend mana to throw out some kind of, like, intimidation lance.
Really like this build from King Tekka as well in the offlane. He's going for the old school Elder Titan build, the 0-3-3 build. Which currently hasn't put his level 6 point, but I would imagine it might still go into that aura. This makes you hit really hard. And if you have a one-on-one matchup like this, it's probably the best choice. That's a big... I think that's also why Kezu got caught off guard, because you're really not used to playing against an Elder Titan that goes like this. Look at him just going at him bottom.
Yep.
Level 3 Aftershock's too long of a stun though.
And support's now arrived.
Instant regret.
He's going to lose all of that buff that he had, the fidget control. Matthew, oh, he's got this... He doesn't have mana for a smoke screen. All he's got is enough to attack Kezu in the back. YapzOr has a Mango if he wanted to go for an extra stump, but doesn't feel it's worth it.
He doesn't regret it that much after all.
They'll just shrine up anyway.
Yep. Down the Rubik. Probably going to smoke and look for a pick.
Yeah, wait for the heal, King Tekka. Okay, no, don't wait
King Tekka, don't give no shit.
Sorry. You've been Americanized in your couple of days here, have you?
Classic American word. Oh, let's see.
Oh, there
There's
goes your
the
pickup.
splitter.
Into the splitter straight away. Yapsol wants to help out. Spy Carapace is down. He's done. Catches the Ricky.
Aftershock,
The totem
so
stomp.
good.
It's going to be so much damage, and the dust is there. Matthew will die in the trees. MP is rotated over as well, looking for the kill onto a cell, who tries to juke it around in the corner. Not going to work. MP will get himself a kill as well. It looked like a fantastic setup, but
This support duo doesn't have damage. That's the problem. Ricky and Rubik need levels to deal damage, and right now, you know, that was even a good combo. They got the Earth Splitter on him, they got the Astral Spirit, he pulled it back, he started hitting, but the amount of stun that Secret have in that lane with both the Nyx and the Shaker being there.
they got a
Couldn't
chance
finish
for
the
mid
job.
one. Mid one does have his level 6, but the smoke screen could have caused him real problems. But the sentry ward is still up for the moment, so the smoke screen doesn't really catch mid one off guard enough. Yapsol's rotation in as well meant if Matthew to continue the fight, he may have died. The sentry actually timed out halfway in the middle of that fight.
Wait, is this really happening?
That should help.
The Radiant are running 3 Soul Rings with Caudle.
Regeneration.
Yep.
There's a Soul Ring on the support Nyx before Boots, Soul Ring on the Shaker, and Soul Ring on the Storm.
Efficiency.
This item seems to be gaining a lot of popularity. Saw it earlier today, EG were running a Soul Ring on the Puck of Universe.
Yep.
Very interesting. Mid lane, good blink from Tomato. He will get out. There's a regen running there from mid one. He's just going to keep it going here with a bit of zip zap.
He doesn't even have electrical vortex. He didn't have a way to control up the Queen of Pain, so it really was just force a blink out. If you can't mana burn him, force him to burn abilities the old-fashioned way.
Tomato would love to have mana in this game. That would be fun.
Yapsol.
Nope.
Here comes Faceless Void. Chronosphere
Oh,
is
it's
up, but the
stun.
double stun. Damn, Yapsor is good. I'm glad I got a plus 25% stun increase on my fantasy card for him.
Not biased at all. Okay.
You know what he's like.
Yeah.
As a support, he was one of the safe bets for bot.
A pretty slow game in some ways compared to the other games we've had today, and I think by nature it's just the support duo of both sides that don't have the same kind of play potential, so it will be a bit slower. Secret do seem to be getting more out of the map though, being a bit more efficient than Infamous, but it's still an even early game by all means.
Yeah, 1k gold, 500 experience. The difference, it is swinging the way of Secret, but Infamous is still looking for that opportunity. They want to use the Faceless Void.
Yeah, absolutely. That TP mid is a pretty big loss for him that he doesn't find anything. Yapsor around.
They don't
Still
have
doesn't have
detection.
boots. Do you want to get boots on your Nyx ever? Minute 10.
Doesn't make Soul Ring of a boots, bro.
It's a stun. Echo will come.
Yeah, with a Vendetta
Good
hit,
smoke screen.
nice smoke screen. The Chrono will catch out too. The Splitter is there from Tekka, and it slaps back the Earth Shaker. Next Assassin needs to run away out this one. He's got no MVs, he cannot TP, there's nothing to do apart from to die to the Faceless Void. Infamous get what they want.
2 quick kills. They don't really lose anything on the map as it looks. Powers are still very healthy. Bottom lane especially, but now the pressure is going to start to be mounted here by Team Secret, so going to force a rotation down here from Faceless Void, and he will take care of business here. Or will he?
Got to be careful when you've got no Chronosphere. Puppy is bringing in help. He's actually bringing in the Nyx Assassin on a recall. So Rubik, oh, that's not where you want to be. Yapsol stunned. The Illuminat's a little bit off target, but it may not matter. Spy Carapace causing problems, and the attack from Puppy.
It's pretty fast though, but still not enough. If there was any assistance coming in from Infamous there, that could have been really interesting, but not the case.
Faceless Void force a time lapse out. But with that catapult behind it, it's the perfect time for Team Secret to push the lane. Other supports now TPing in. Faceless Void, still no Chrono, but Queen of Pain arrives, and Team Secret will give it the respect. They'll back up before the creep. Actually, the tower is within deny range now. The siege creep did enough damage.
I foresee the Radiant's top tower.
So it's now up to Secret.
Oh, they got it.
Bottom tower has fallen.
They actually got
That
the tower.
happened?
It didn't get denied.
And Benjaz is being stalked by Yabsor into the tree line. He's moving
Ooh,
down.
This is dangerous.
They're looping around. MP's nearby. He's going to time walk out this one with the lance, the Illunate, the damage! Was barely enough.
Would have survived there if he used his stick before time walking, but probably didn't think about it in the heat of the moment.
Dire Dire's top tower is
Now he's gonna have this moment of realization where he's gonna be like, damn it, you know?
Oh, pick yourself up, go for another kill.
Yep, pretty much. Can't let that affect you too much. A nice kill from Secret nonetheless. That was very good combination of spell usage.
Oh, this is nice for mid one.
Double damage.
Double damage room. Just got chakra up as well.
Quap has the Veil coming in. So now Infamous hitting a power spike right now. Ricky got level 6. They have Chrono again. Queen has the Veil. The Titan is really strong. Infamous's teamfight right now is really nasty if they set it up. So see if they can somehow force that type of play to happen.
I'm still waiting for the double totem. With a chakra cooldown, the never-ending control that can come from Kazu. I think it's a 6-second like reduction on a 5-second ability, 5-second cooldown ability.
That's true. You can get 2 enchants.
Even though you probably want to start with Echo.
Yes.
That's the only downside.
You blink Echo and then you instantly get chakra'd and then you have 2 enchants. Unlikely.
Yeah, there's no way Puppey can keep up with that range. Well, not no way. It would just be difficult. They observe what the top team Secret to attack the tier 1 tower, but it's already too late. Infamous are all bottom.
So now, this ward that was just placed in the bottom area by Matthew got spotted by Puppey. He had a sentry and an obs, so he's going to get rid of this as soon as he gets some vision. Oh, he's got there. And you will be seeing a lot of this tournament. Teams have become way more accustomed to this move, where the enemy team is collapsing on your safe lane tower, you collapse on their tower. And it's just the layout of the map and how hard it is to defend this particular tower that this will be happening countless times in this tournament, that you see this exact trade-off. It's very, very normal that you don't try to defend these towers. It's
but thanks to the double damage rune of mid 1, he actually got a lot more back in return because he went for the mid, but maybe paying the price. Smoke screen is down. YapzOr. Oh, there's the ET splitter. Spy Carapace messing again with the ET combo, but misses the impale stun.
Important blinding light there from Puppey, kept him alive for sure.
Kazu got dragged in. He got recalled in. He's 100 gold away from having his blink dagger.
Yeah, it's good farm. Actually, every hero on the Radiant has good farm. Very uncharacteristic, but YapzOr is very, like, easily the lowest farmed hero in their team. You know, it's good to see that they're able to adapt. Yap is very commonly considered one of the greediest support players. Like, he's very good at claiming farm around the map, at scaling, at not buying wards, at asking his 5 to buy all the wards when he has 3 items, at asking his... Yeah, okay.
But you see Pup sound a little salty there, Sin. Just missed it. They missed the replacing me and 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see the reason. Like, Puppey is building in for the mech, mid lane, really nice control, Vortex back, and Tomato will drop. But Puppey's trying to go for both the 4-staff as well as the mech. This is a very expensive thing to do. This is the reason why they were stacking, allowing him to actually farm those stacks as well on the top lane.
Yeah.
I understand the critical items he needs to get, and then Kazu can start buying items.
I think it's a very good game for Aghanims on Coddle, actually. I wonder if he's just gonna... Puppey often keeps this casual buckler. He might just go Ags after the 4-staff.
YapzOr, Spy Carapace is nice, goes for the stun, gets the double over on Rubik and faces Void, keeping him out of the fight. Fissure as well. Chronosphere now committed, the Illuminate and Blinding Light, making it very difficult for Infamous to get the damage in, especially when the Illuminate destroys the Rubik with combination of mid 1. Kazu gets the Echo Slam off, faces Void, nowhere to jump to. And that is Team Secret getting the fight that they wanted on top lane.
And Infamous were just missing numbers there. That was a very good Chrono plus Elder Titan splitter, but Queen of Pain couldn't connect. Ricky wasn't there, I think.
He was scouting. He was watching the Earthshaker, so he was sitting on top of that dire observer wall that's behind the tier 1 tower.
But he wasn't
then
really
the fight pushed above the tower, so he couldn't go across.
Yeah, okay. And Secret are building a really big advantage already, actually. 6k up, 16 minutes in. It's just raw farm. They're pushing the lanes better, farming more. And Infamous are not managing to connect their plays very well.
Courier snipe.
Yep.
And that's a lot of items on that Courier.
On mid 1, that is very, very cocky moving up all this way.
Oh, the Illuminate's gonna connect! Banjas wrecked on the top lane. Mid 1 could be the confident one, but he just ball lightnings away and TP's out. Team Secret's chaining of abilities is so damn good.
Feeling its mortality.
It's like perma-stun on a Faceless Void. They're taking it from 100 to 0 with no ability to time walk. 6 charges or not.
Dire's top tower is under attack. It fights for its life.
There's a jump forward, mid one. That is very aggressive. He doesn't have any mana left.
Yeah,
He does have a team though.
he needs to get there in range for the stun, and it won't happen. Tricks of the trade, smoke screen, causing enough of interference for Team Secret.
Infamous seemed a little bit disconnected here as well in this mid play. So mid one is pushing up the mid lane alone, and the whole team is there, and Ricky is a bit far away. And Rubik runs in, lifts him, throws him back, and the Ricky isn't in range yet to connect. So it's just, they're not really on the exact same page with the moves, I think. Because that mid one Storm Spirit movement should have been punished a lot harder than it was. He could have definitely died there, that rotation. They didn't get the kill. And now it's gotta be smoke time and get this chrono used. Sonic Wave in 50. And they need to be feeling like Secret are out farming them really hard right now. They've got to be feeling it.
Yeah. And it's very accurate. 7k, and actually increasing drastically. 7.5k is the net worth advantage for Team Secret. Experience is only a little bit behind that. Thanks to the sentry of Yapsol, he knew the Ricky Maru running around the mid. And then how do you even push this? Like, as Keeper of the Light, you can't keep your creep wave alive. You want to jump into the fight. The Ricky cannot survive a level 4 Illuminate plus 1 extra ability. The Rubik has wand, boots, and then 2 smokes and a TP scroll. He can't stand anywhere near the front lines. Which leaves Faceless Void. And Benjaz in the back of his mind is, I keep getting killed. I can't even time walk out.
He's going Battle Fury.
Regeneration.
It's gonna be hard, man. I think it's gonna be real hard this game to run a Battle Fury. I get what the idea is. You're playing against the PL. You need to farm. You want to have the cleave for the PL illusions. I just don't think they're in a position in this game right now where they will be able to get away with this.
Yeah,
It's a very low value item for a long time, and he's already struggling.
we were talking about this in the earlier series, right? Like, what happens when you go for like Battle Fury over things like Maelstrom, which appears to be a lot more efficient. I guess unlike the old PLs where you have like mass amounts of illusions pushing down the lane, which is too much to deal with, you need the cleave for that. If Maelstrom would help you, but you finish a full Mjolnir, and then maybe you'd have enough.
Dire's bottom tower is
Now, the Maelstrom's enough to deal with what PL does throw at you. At least in the early game.
Oh, he changed his mind. He's going Lincoln's.
Okay. So that's gonna...
I foresee
The ES instant stun's still gonna get through that. I suppose Nick's mana burn would counter a little bit of that, but then if Puppy really wants to, he'll commit his 4-staff to catching.
Secret definitely have
breaking.
ways of dealing with it, but it puts extra pressure on them to be in the right position with the right heroes, and they,
Void.
things kind of,
Oh! Caught him on the edge of the Chronosphere. The Fish will buy some time. The Echo Slam as well! Kenzu is hit 3 perfectly on the back lines. Storm Spirit may die. He'll be back up in a second thanks to Bloodstone. The Luna flies through, catches the back line, so Puppy will find that kill. Faceless Void. He's completely bone dry. 3 heroes gone. Matthew will run west where the skies are blue. And Tomato will TP himself all the way back to safety of the the fountain.
Oh, still a net win for Infamous. Yeah, it was 3 for 2, but they got 2 big kills. They got 2 cores. Lost the support and 2 cores themselves, but with Secret having this big of a lead, that was a lot of gold for the Queen of Pain. What he's going to turn into. Is this going to be the Orchid build-up?
It looks to be.
Or an Echo Saber, Toby, you never know.
He has Orchid in his quick buy, so I'm gonna go for Orchid.
There are other reasons to believe that.
Good ones. A lot of good ones. Alright, Team Secret are on the hunt, trying to see who's scouting where. That's why they put the Remnant down from mid 1. Hoping someone will walk into their dastardly trap. And there they go. Now they know someone's farming. Yapsol will have to wrap around. Sentry Ward defensively planted down from Infamous. And already Queen of Pain, like, doesn't even finish farming up the Mud Golems, blinks away. Allowing Yapsol to walk right underneath the Sentry Ward,
lane.
having no reveal. Our Storm Spirit jumps forward. Benjaz already commits the Time Walk. He's expecting all of the initiation to come in, but the Fidget from Kezu in the right spot. They'll slam down the face's void. Maybe the tricks of the trade. No! He tried to Time Walk once more. Fraction of a second away from completing it. The dust is out, so Ricky is being revealed. But what do you do? Commit Splitter into this? Smoke screen's down again. The Splitter is there, but it'll hit absolutely nada. The mech is done instead from the Keeper of the Light, and PL, he's going in. They've got the Fuser Blade up. Rubik will be dying inside the base, or will he? He has the Doppelganger to escape with.
Of all spells to have on Rubik.
But Team Secret are just chipping the tier 3. They have to back out of this. They've got the Catapult, but 22 minutes in, they don't have enough sustain just to keep this going. Or maybe, yeah, with Chrono up, yeah, it's not worth it.
So that could have, again, it's another one of those moments where it seems like Infamous just aren't able to connect. Tomato, I think, on the Queen of Pain playing without a TP scroll in that moment, unless I was missing something. And that could have, again, been a pretty good turnaround fight for them. The biggest problem so far in this game has been their just lack of just being on the same page in coordination and playing around each other to line up. Meanwhile, Secret has been very swift and very good at connecting their heroes.
Patience from Yapsaw. Courier, got him. Misses the stun on Benjaz, but Kezu's here. And they're quite happy to break the Lincolns with the mana burn. Doppelganger MP can just send his illusions in. The Spike Carapace will hold him there to get burnt off a little bit more. Void really wants that Chrono. Mid one being dragged in. Have they got the control? There's no silence out on him. In fact, it's actually on the Storm Spirit. Echo Slam and the Illuminate. The damage still not enough to save the Storm Spirit. And Benjaz actually commits a space creation Chrono to get back into relative safety.
He actually didn't die. Wow. Here comes Ricky.
I'm not certain why. I suppose you still got the confidence, but there's no Sonic Wave, there's no Chronosphere. That heal from Team Secret just wasn't enough.
Yeah, stalking again. He won't find anyone just yet. He does have a dust though, so if Ricky walks through any sort of sentry, anyway, do they even have a sentry? They do, but it's pretty far away.
They got the dust on Yapsaw himself.
Yep, sentries are down. Matthew is getting some very important info right now that they can play around if they want.
Well, last time Mid 1 was here, he put down a Remnant. So, haste room, Mid 1's getting body blocked up. They realize somebody is there, throwing him back with the telekinesis grab, but MP into the back lines, destroys the Rubik quickly, and that is a lot of MP fighting for the Secret cause. Not so secret now, Storm Spirit jumping forward after Benjaz. They trigger the Lincoln Sphere. That allows Vortex to come in. And, well, a quick time walk up. They'll go back into burning off his mana, keeping the control there with the ES. Doing a lot of the lifting in Yapsaw. Solo kill for Queen of Pain. He's got the Vendetta. He can even run Courier as bait. He's got 4 staff available too. Tomato. Blink and run. Blink and run. Kezu. No, wrong way. Guessed poorly. Or maybe he guesses wisely. In the pit, he follows him. And then, yeah. He really just wanted an easy pick off with that Orchid, and he won't get it. In fact, now he leads them straight to the river, to the death of Roshan.
Yeah, that's I don't know. It's strange to see these infamous moves where every single move there is, it just seems like if they had one more hero or 2 more heroes and they were all like playing together, the opportunities that they have and the positions they're set up in can actually yield really good results. But Secret are just playing better as a team. They're really just playing better as a team, making better movements. And now they will be rewarded Roshan, and more than likely, they can just, if they want, they can continue to just farm and scale. I think this PL is going to become a massive problem for the Dire eventually. And in my mind, Infamous need to think of it this way. If we have all our spells and our cooldowns ready, we need to group up and get something done. If it's killing one core with Chrono, so be it, but they can't just keep playing this like split 3-2 style against a Coddle and a Storm split pushing and expect to be able to get the picks, unless Ricky and Queen, for example, connect on a kill together. Those two have the synergy to kill, but they drafted like this. They drafted the Titan and the Void like we talked about. Then you need to be looking for these fights and set them up.
Can be harder and harder now with the BKB done for the Storm Spirit. Maybe now he might be able to hold on to some of those Bloodstone charges.
Here.
Yep. Everyone together, Team Secret. Primary target, probably the Queen of Pain. She doesn't have an easy escape. Faces Voice, the harder one to kill. Observer and Sentry is down for Infamous on that bottom lane. They're expecting some level of pressure. Kezu's hunting with his Shadow Blade up on the top lane, but he won't find anybody. He'll only find creeps. They're keeping him invis for the moment. So they actually see the... They know the Sentry in range. But aggressive Obs Ward down. Yapsaw moves in. They pick him up. There's that Obs and Sentry doing work. Yapsaw, he cannot break free. The Orchid controlling him too well.
Now the question is if Matthew can find a collateral here. He's gonna get eyes on MP actually, and Kezu. This is really cocky by MP to farm here. Oh, he has the Blink Dagger though. We'll get out.
Reveal the smoke screen. With Kezu jumping invis, this is also a dangerous area to be. I don't know if he's actually revealed the fact he's got the fully completed Shadow Blade.
He's been dead on Rubik. Get a lift here. Guess he's gonna... Nobody's following him though.
Kezu's on the other side of the trees. He caught a glimpse of him for a moment. Steals the bounty.
They think Rubik. They think the Ricky is there now. He has some next level stuff.
Oh, underneath the Sentry
it
Ward.
wasn't Ricky, guys.
Sentry Ward was meant for it. Surprised he went back in after he took the bounty rune.
That's
Seems confident.
not the right move.
Nyx again on the hunt. Observer's giving him all the vision he wants on the Faceless Void. So there's your Vendetta hit, stun, and then follow up. Mid one gets the perfect control. Smoke screen from Matthew. He just walked a little bit too far. Actually jumps up to his own courier. Did he just attack his own courier with that?
I think he blink striked it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he blink striked it and then attacked it once.
He is out of dust, but there's still a Sentry Ward.
Fissure controls him. The stuns, the control is too good. Mid one really needs to... I was thinking an Orchid of his own, but it's actually what he's building into.
It should be a tier 3, at the very least. 20 seconds. No buybacks on these two. Secret will be claiming this. Could also just end up being a barracks as well, we'll see. Elder Titan is very good for these situations. Good stalling.
Tomato's trying to work out if he commits his Sonic Wave. Like he put his wings up like he was about to just release and counter push it. But even if Team Secret don't get the racks here, obviously they want to get some kills, but they can just back off and take the shrines if they want to. Sentries down from both sides. That one Sentry Ward from the Dire side will get rid of both of the sentries of Team Secret. And, okay. Girls mid. No follow-up on mid one. Where are they going? Okay, they're going to go bottom tier 2.
Smoke is available for Infamous. They actually have 2 smokes. They have 3 smokes. Time to make some moves, I think. It's gotta be. Or else they are gonna make them for you.
Jump from the storm. He's trying to actually dodge, I think, the original smoke cloud. But Kezu, he's in the back lines. It's a big creep wave. He can echo slam it if he wants to. Decides not to commit it at all. Instead, they chrono and Sonic Wave. Infamous can get some damage back. But the neck charge, in fact, the full Greaves charge has done work from Puppey, keeping the rest of Team Secret alive. They won't dive underneath the tier 3 tower. They'll let the illusions do that. But they take the tier 2 and look to push harder. Where's those Sentry Wards now?
Ricky.
They don't
Try for the
exist.
courier. Got it. Dust from Yapsor. He's going to blink down to the Ancients. Probably going to get out of this one, Matthew, but struggling with his base.
MP still taking the tier 3 tower on bottom lane. So you can have that little quick battle. The tier 3 tower, the catapult, it does the work from the low ground. And they're still on the back of Ricky. Another reveal. The Sentry Ward is down now. Ricky Maru will be shut down. So now you've lost your tier 3 tower on the top and the bottom. Kezu can be hunting Tomato. If he walks in range of the creep wave, Echo Slam, plus the stomp, it may just be enough. In fact, he starts with the hit into the Echo, and a very simple and effective kill. allowing mid one to have more confidence. No Queen of Pain means no silence, and Benjaz has no Chronosphere either. He can go for that time dilation, but MP burns off all of the mana, and there really is no other way for Infamous to fight now. You can buy it back, but Chrono is still down.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
A little bit of backdoor protection for a second there, but it's already gone again. So Secret will be taking this lane. Could just cross all the way to top if they want, but I think they might try to go through mid instead, first off.
They're shopping at the Dire shop.
All right.
Gem,
Always good to get some items.
Yapsol just picked up a gem from their shop. I actually think, like, you have limited gems. If you buy the gem from the Dire store as Radiant.
It's still your own store.
I know, but like, imagine if you could actually steal their gem, steal their cooldown timings with item purchases.
That would be something.
That would actually be hilarious. Next level strategies. Ricky almost dragged out of range of that Radiant Sentry that was further up the lane. This is going to be almost 3 full lanes of racks. Infamous, the last hurrah. Smoke up, they have to get the Chronosphere. Mid one jumps in, triggers his BKB. He walks in deeper just to jump out again. The Chronosphere is down. His BKB is lasting forever. The ET splitter will still have an effect, but mid one, enough life to jump away to safety. And MP making more and more of himself. Agent MP at the moment. The Orchid, the control, they turn, Tomato will fall. Queen of Pain down, and there it is. GG. Took 33 minutes for a GG call out from this one. And Team Infamous, they realize it. Game one is Team Secrets.
Secret looking good. I like their picks. I like the way they moved around together, the coordination of their spells. The other side, they're going to need to step it up from this. This was it's mainly just I said it a couple of times during the game, but it really feels like they need to get more of a team coordination and team spirit going. This seemed very uncoordinated, very individualistic rather than a team play kind of game. And if this is how they're going to play all their games, they will be losing to every team that has good coordination. They just